So in order to remove this clip right here, you need a tool like this for like $1.99 from Harbor Freight for a bunch of tool, but this is the right angle you need, and you can go in the corner on this side, and then you can pry, make your way in here and then push it out, and on this side you feed it to the corner and then pull it out a little bit, and then squeeze your way in here and then push it out. It's gonna be like this. You can see that this piece, when you pull it out directly, it ripped off both sides. I'm gonna use a 5/16 bolt socket here, and a 7mm socket, and a driver, Milwaukee driver. I'm gonna remove this top piece out first here. Let's just snap out. You can see the clips, 4 clips total. Closer look, you'll see you need to remove this one bolt right here. It should be a 7mm, and then 2 bolt right here is a 5/16. That 2 bolt need to go out. Then on the bottom here, there's one more bolt right here, one more right here, 7mm. This is how the screw look like. Put it down there. On the bottom is 7mm bolt as well. Look like this. Two bolt out. Now we're gonna remove 5/16. Now we're gonna pop this door panel out. So that other clip that I lost from the top here, I found it. Now we just need to lift this up a little bit to get it out, and there we go. So once it's out, you have 4 cable, one for the lock, and one more on the bottom there for the door latch. So you can see here, let me remove this one, and then this one, and there's this one down here for the window controller. Okay, so I see the pin now. So that's it for the panel, and you can see all the label. And there's a box right here, the factory speaker. You can see the door have this angle right here. You can let that door panel rest there, and this other 2 connector hold on to it. Using a 7mm socket to remove the 4 bolts, and I'll remove the clip for the speaker here. And you can take a closer look here of the wiring. There's 4 wire total. The top big wire is like tan orange, and then yellow orange, and then purple orange, and the last one is black, I mean tan with a black stripe. I got it off. This is the original speaker, 3JL1T-18808XA DRQFA, 25 watt, 4 ohms, made in China, 3128. And in here you can see closer look, look like this. It's rusting out here. That's for the motor that raise the windshield up and down. And you can see the door wiring coming in that way. This is the new speaker on the top by Score, and the original speaker on the bottom. I'm gonna try trace this frame into a cardboard. That way I'm gonna cut a piece of MDF later as my bracket. I'm using a 1/4 inch piece of wood I have laying around, and a 3/4. So this make it a full inch here. Speaker template that I made here is 8.5 wide, 10.5 long. So I'm gonna rip into 2 pieces and then sandwich both pieces together. I'm gonna trace my template into the 1/4 inch piece of wood here. Now I'm gonna cut this out, and I'm gonna use this piece as my template. I use this portable shark fan right here to blow the dust away from my face, keep flying into my face. Going to drill a hole here to help me jigsaw the hole inside. Let's test fit this. Fit perfectly. After validating the fitment, now I'm gonna transfer the template over to the 3/4 inch MDF and then cut it out. Now I'm gonna clamp it down, 2 pieces together, and drill the 4 hole that's gonna hold the bracket to the door panel with a 1/4 inch drill bit. I'm gonna use glue to glue the 2 pieces together, the 1/4 inch and 3/4 MDF. Also, I put in 1 inch brad nail to hold the 2 pieces together. Now I have both spacer on stacked on each other, so I get enough magnet space on the bottom and 2x4 on both sides. That way I can put my speaker inside here so that it stays flush, and I can pre-drill the hole and mount my speaker. I use this screw right here. Next up, I'm gonna solder the speaker wire to the speaker terminal. I'm gonna dip into some flux here. So the one with white stripe gonna be positive. That one is really set on really nicely now. Got the second one done here. Went ahead and fixed the other side, turned the wire around. For the speaker seal, I'm using the pipe insulation tape. So I wrap around here like this, get my distance, and then I'm gonna cut it in a small piece, and then I can run it around the frame. Alright, now I end up with 4 stripes that I cut out. Now I'm gonna speed through the process of putting the tape on the outer side of the bracket here. This gonna goes against the door panel. Now I'm running the seal in the inner oval for the speaker seal. So just cut a little notch right here with a sawzall for the wire to come out, and then I just need to put a small piece of foam in there to get a nice seal. Alright, here's the finished bracket that I made. With the wiring, I'm gonna put some of these crimp on to both ends here, and then use a T-tab connector into the original connector bracket I made, and the original one, just the tweeter sit a little bit higher. We can look a closer look here. The drywall 1 1/4 screw. It's gonna be the speaker with the bracket going in. I'll try to get that first screw in. Alright, 2 more. So this speaker, when I test, it does sound a little bit louder than the stock speaker, so I'm really stoked to get both sides installed. So now I'm gonna clamp. I already stripped this wire, so I'm gonna crimp this. Gonna cut the factory wiring insulation out to expose the wire so I can strip it. Okay, got the both wire metal exposed a little bit here, you can see. In place here. Where the copper wire exposed. Then I'll close this up. And then another one on the other side. push it down with my hand a little bit. Now I can cut the speaker wire short and strip it. Crimping the male connector on. I got both wire crimped down. The one with the white gonna go to the brown, white. Okay, it's in now. And the other one to the other line. Right, now we're gonna turn on the car and test.
Em năm nay 20 mà chưa mạnh tình dáng dai. Anh đây cùng bồ trai mà sao anh cứ ế hoài.
Testing looks good, so I'm gonna put the panel back on. Before you push the door panel back, make sure you visualize all the clip is in line with the hole, then push it in. And then put this cover back on. Pretty much just push in. Let's see, push again. Now we put this cover back in, which is 2 black screws on the bottom of the door. Gonna go ahead and do the install on the driver side now. And my setup here, I got the light here that I use for the other side recording, but now it's really dark. I'm using my EcoFlow 1000 watt unit to charge my USB light here from Harbor Freight, and I ran a long 48-inch LED light here. I put on the top of my roof here to keep me really nice lighting here to do or record. Use this here, so this going behind, and then you pull it out a little bit here, and then if I start on the right hand, and you can slide in the center a little bit and then pull it out. Like this side is a little bit harder. Yeah, you can use your finger. Both of the clip came out with this one, so I didn't rip the piece out like on the passenger side. Alright, let's go ahead and remove the clip, the bolt here. This part first. Just 4 clips. 7mm bolt, and then 2 on the bottom. This is the 2 on the bottom here, and the 1 on the top is like this. Top screw and the bottom screw a little bit different. Now we'll remove the 5/16 bolt. It's much faster when you have an impact driver. Now we'll just pop the bottom out. Once you pop it out, you just lift the panel up. And then with your bottom lip, you can hold on to the panel so it doesn't slide down while you undo all the cable. Alright, we've got the cable out. Now we're just gonna let this rest here. Let's see, the wiring color is different than the other one, but look like it's gonna be the two outer bigger wire. So let me remove the speaker wire and then undo with a 7mm. With the factory speaker removed, I can install the new speaker. Guessing the brown yellow is gonna be positive, and the yellow over here just look like a solid yellow with look like just solid yellow on this side. I'm gonna use the voltmeter to check which wire is positive and negative. You will need the radio on with music to see the signal coming through it. The solid yellow is negative and the yellow brown is positive. Hold on this side. Is the wiring diagram you can tap into. Please do it at your own risk. Done with the speaker installation, I'm gonna reconnect all the connector back to the door panel. Gonna start inserting the door panel from the top down. Then you visualize around the panel, make sure the clips is aligned to the hole of the door panel. Then you can tap around the bottom of the door to get it in place. Put the bolt for the handle back. Put the cover back on. Now the top screw. And the two black bottom screw. Lastly is the cover, and we're done. Just gonna test the power on and test rolling the window up and down on both sides. And there's no interfere with the speaker. Rear windows working. We're good here. Thanks for tuning in. Please drop me a comment, subscribe to my channel for more. Later guys.